President Trump has done everything he can to avoid war. We don't want war. We've done what we can to deter this. The Iranians should understand very clearly that we will continue to take actions that deter Iran from engaging this kind of behavior.
The U.S., for its part, is blaming Iran for the attacks. The Pentagon releasing this video showing what they say are Iranian forces removing a mine from one of the ships.
As the fallout over hostilities in the Gulf continues, U.S. Central Command now revealing the Iranians attempted to shoot down an American drone monitoring one of the tankers on fire. The MQ-9, similar to this one, was allegedly targeted by an Iranian surface-to-air missile, missing it by less than a mile.
U.S. officials say the Iranian Navy tried to prevent the U.S. from gathering evidence after the attacks Thursday. 8 minutes after the first distress call, an American drone was overhead. 25 minutes later, the Iranians tried but failed to shoot it down. When the second tanker was hit by explosions, the American destroyer Bainbridge immediately headed in its direction. But according to this Pentagon document, an Iranian patrol boat attempted to block it. Face the Nation, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo argued Iran is to blame for the second attack on oil tankers in the Gulf of Oman in a month. The crew of one of the stricken tankers allegedly hit by Iranian mines arrived in the United Arab Emirates over the weekend and will become witnesses in the case.
Trump administration says they do not want war, but they will take any action that is necessary to secure those vital shipping lanes.
Remember, Chris, where we took over? We took over with an administration that had allowed Iran to create enormous wealth, build their missile program, a clear pathway to a nuclear weapon system. This is where the Trump administration came in. So we wisely withdrew from the JCPOA and put in place an economic pressure campaign, one that continues. We added a ban on a number of petrochemical companies just this past week. President Trump has done everything he can to avoid war. We don't want war. We've done what we can to deter this. The Iranians should understand very clearly that we will continue to take actions.
But nonetheless, the problem is that we are struggling, even in the midst of this solid evidence, to persuade our allies to join us in any kind of a response. And it shows just how isolated the United States has become. This kind of Iranian reaction was likely a result of a policy of withdrawing from the Iran nuclear agreement.
I mean, look, this is a weak country that, because of the reimplementation of sanctions and the pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal, is now lashing out. Look, strong, confident countries don't attach mines to innocent ships, and that's what they're doing because they're lashing out.
But CENTCOM released this video of purporting to show an IRGC Revolutionary Guard patrol boat pulling up alongside these vessels and removing a mine from the hull of the ship. How certain are you that this is the IRGC, and will you take that evidence and present it to our allies and the United Nations?
Of course we will.
When?
And we don't just purport. That's what that video is.